Hey, what's going on, guys? Rail Fanning 101 Vermont here with a layout update. Sorry I haven't been able to get one up for last month. I've been very busy with school, chasing trains, and all that fun stuff. So this one will be covering November and December. I went to a train show last month. Wasn't too impressive, but we'll go over that once we get to some of that detail. And yeah. So first off, the first thing that I got here, I didn't get it. It's actually one of my Omnia cars for my Omnia fleet. I just decided that most of the tank cars around here are patched out, so the Omnia logo isn't showing. Trust me, I'm not going to do this to all of them. I just did it to one or two of them because we see that a lot around here, and these cars are actually hard to get. Sorry for the shakiness, guys. My tripod's not in the house at the moment. It's actually in the car. And yeah, sorry about that. Totally off topic, whatever. So, here, this is a Walther's Proto Omnia car. As you can see, I patched it out with the white paint I got. I'll show you in a few minutes here. Second thing is, I went to a train show. Let's see, when did I go? It's December. Went last month, probably the second or third weekend of last month. I didn't really get anything at the train show. I mean, it was huge. I went to the Greenberg train show, and for those of you that don't know about the Greenberg train show, it's actually a traveling train show. It travels across the United States. They put on some of the biggest train shows, but us, as the Amherst Railroad Society, we put on a lot bigger show, and this year's going to be huge. This will be our 48th, 49th anniversary, I think it is, coming up here. Yeah, more details about that will be coming up in next layout update, because I'll be throwing a lot of updates out on that. Probably have 4 different videos up before that show comes. So it will be monthly up until January. January I'll probably do another lineup video, what I'm bringing, and show you what I'm getting, or not getting, show you what I'm bringing, like I just said. What we're going to be doing, and all of that fun stuff. So yeah, back to the train show related stuff. Like I said, I didn't really pick up stuff, so about 20 minutes away from the train show was, I think it's in Malden, Mass, is where Charles Rowe Railroad Company Supply is. I picked up 2, upside down, that would be nice, Intermountain tank cars. They're not in the box at the moment. I just want to show you the box and all whatnot first. You can see $29. I thought that was a great deal, since these cars usually retail for like $35-40. I decided to go ahead and get 2 of them. And these 2 cars are right here. Oh, not that one. These 2. Right here. I really like the detail on them, like the striping and whatnot. And when I bought them, I was like, oh, there's a little gray... this little gray patch. I thought that was just part of the packaging until I actually took it out. I was like, oh, no, it's not, but whatever. It goes perfect with, let's see, these cars right here. Here, let me pick this up right here. I'll show you what I mean. We don't go on the wrong track first. So yeah, those go together good, whatnot. These 2 currently pop me up to about 10 to 11 tank cars in my tank fleet. So yeah, I was really happy to get those 2. So yeah, so we'll come down here to the other end of the yard. I got some sad news here. Well, sad for me anyways. I had to rip up the switch down here because it was causing me a lot of issues, and I got a new one coming. Don't worry, this is only temporary for those of you that freak out about stuff. Get this out of the way here. So yeah, that's just a temporary piece of track here. So yeah, guys, like I said, not really much to talk about, but I've been busy chasing trains lately. For those of you that seen the CP Holiday Train video, that was a really fun chase. I got to meet Liberty Rail Productions, or Liberty Rail Fan. Sorry, I can't pronounce that right, but yeah, it was really nice meeting you, and there was a couple other guys there. If you watch this video, I don't know your YouTube channel, so go ahead and put them down in the comment section, and I'll gladly subscribe to you. And yeah, it was really fun. So our next adventure is coming up this Sunday. We'll be chasing the Toys for Tots train up in New York again. So partially some of the spots where we got the holiday train here this past weekend. Only the difference between the CP holiday train and the Toys for Tots train is one of them is sponsored by Amtrak, one is sponsored by CP, obviously, but the Toys for Tots train starts about 3 hours earlier than the CP holiday train does, so I'll definitely be able to get a lot more locations. I was hoping to go from Fort Edward to Plattsburgh, New York for the CP holiday train. Well, it ended up Fort Edward. There's so many people that didn't really care that we were there filming, so we decided just to move on to Fort Anne, New York, which is our second location. And by the way, in Fort Edward, alongside me was Jim Jones, creator of the Telltale Productions video series. He does have a YouTube channel, so go ahead and go check him out. And yeah, we decided to move up to Fort Anne, and then by the time we get up to Port Edward, I always say Fort for some reason, but that's other side of New York. The train itself was running 2.5 hours behind schedule, thanks to Amtrak 68. Always Amtrak 68, or as my friend likes to call it, Late 68, which it sure holds up its name, because 68 always gets stopped up in Canada at the Border Patrol. They always take their sweet time, and they were running 2 hours late coming down, so by the time the CP holiday train made it through Port Edward, or Port Henry, that's Port Henry. I'm thinking of Fort Edward, sorry about that, guys. And then they got up to Plattsburgh. Rouse's Point is where the U.S. Border Patrol meets with all the U.S. trains, which are Canadian crews, vice versa. And the CP holiday train, it took them 3.5 hours to get through customs, and they never made it up to Canada until the day after they were supposed to be. And everybody was quite mad and whatnot, so they had to cut a couple shows back. They pushed their whole entire schedule out. It's crazy. But for those of you that are watching this video and are still waiting for the holiday train in Canada, I know I got a few Canadian subscribers here. Just to let you know, it is coming. Follow your local Facebook group pages for your food shelf and the CP holiday train page. And to really show support to your community, please donate food to your local food shelf. I know we did. Well, to Saratoga, because we're in Vermont and they decided not to come here. But it's a great fundraiser. It raises a lot of money. Great show that they put on. The train's wonderful. Yeah, and same goes for Toys for Tots. The Marine Corps puts on a good fundraiser for children that don't have toys for the holiday season, and they really need something, or well, they don't really need. It's a good gift to give to somebody, because a lot of families out there don't have enough money to give anybody anything. So show them support if you can't. Everybody understands, and yeah. So on a different note, guys, I think we're gonna end here for the day. And shout outs to Vermonter Rail Fan, Central New England RR, Amtrak Guy 365, and yeah, guys, we will see you next time, and happy holidays. Stay tuned for Toys for Tots and a couple other Trace videos. See you guys. Happy holidays.